I did something terrible to this dog. My name is Rodney Habib, and I fed one of my dogs a corn-based kibble diet. There, I said it. I found this wonderful site one day while surfing on Facebook, which I thought was an honest page. It was called LSU Veterinary Medicine. It told me that if I switched my dogs over to a corn-based diet, it would be high in amino acids and a great source of protein. So when I did some research, I found that there was this doctor named Dr. Vogelsang. He was an expert over at LSU when it came to corn. Now he's only been bought out by a couple companies. So, it doesn't make him a terrible person, does it? Upon speaking with Dr. Vogelsang on the phone, I decided I wanted the whole world to hear how smart he was, so I did a podcast with him. Hey guys, pet nutrition blogger Rodney Habib here, all the way from LSU, the veterinary college. We have their corn expert, Dr. Vogelsang. So I brought him on here, completely unbiased. Well, maybe he's been bought out a little bit, but it's fine. He's going to give us some information. Thank you for joining us today.
Yes, I'm truly happy to be on the show.
I don't have a show.
Oh, I thought you had a show.
Doctor, I have to ask you a burning question. Genetically modified foods and glyphosate. The World Health Organization just posted that glyphosate should be a known carcinogen. Don't you think we should stay away from corn?
You'll see a lot of dogs out there who eat corn, and they've got just big, gigantic poops, which is great because you want to see big poops.
Mycotoxins, the mold that's being found in corn today. What's your take on that?
Did you know my granddaddy had the first color TV on his street?
Doctor, what about obesity? We know today that 60% of pets in North America are overweight or obese. If these foods that are full of corn are really high in carbohydrates, isn't that what is skyrocketing the obesity rate today? All right, Dr. Vogel, thanks for whatever this was. If anybody wants to follow you, and I don't know why they would, is there anywhere they could find you?
Yes, we here at the veterinary college, we love animals and we love corn. So, understand something, people. Corn is great. And if anybody wants to follow my work, you could find us at #WeTeach.
You can see how charming this man was. Now, after that podcast, we had a side conversation where Dr. Vogelsang convinced me that if I sent one of my dogs up to his camp, the corn kibble camp, he would switch one of my dogs over gracefully. So I have 3 dogs, and I'm unsure. I said I would pick one of my 3 dogs to experiment on, because if something happened, I didn't want to hurt all 3. Who was I going to choose from? There was Sammy, my white shepherd. There's my red golden retriever, Reggie. Or my miniature husky, Shuby. I didn't know who to pick from. There were sleepless nights. What if I made the wrong decision? Then it came to me. I'll just send Cooper, the dog that I'm babysitting, for a short period of time.
Oh no!
It's a win-win. So Dr. Vogelsang was really kind enough for the first couple weeks to send me photos of him and Cooper. You can see how happy Cooper is in this photo. But then, I got a phone call that Cooper had to come back home. It didn't work out so well for Cooper. They sent him back home with some blood work and paperwork. And throughout this experiment, Cooper had some serious side effects. Now, today, Cooper has diabetes. He's overweight. He has a raging yeast infection. And he's got fat lumps all over him. Moral of the story here, folks, I should have just gone to these world-renowned veterinarians and these experienced pet owners for advice. Cue the reel.
I wouldn't feed corn because
it is usually genetically modified.
GMOs.
It's an inflammatory carbohydrate.
Why I don't recommend feeding corn?
Starch.
Because it has a higher glycemic index than a Hershey bar.
50% of the dogs in the country are obese.
Would you see a dog in the wild stalk an ear of corn?
Because it drives cancer, the most feared and dangerous disease of our times.
And can be sprayed with glyphosate.
I wouldn't feed corn to my pets, of course, because
mycotoxins or aflatoxins.
Aflatoxins. Risk of the cumulative effect of multiple mycotoxins.
I don't think there's much nutrition in toxins.
not worth the rest to me.
Corn is a filler.
Cheap filler.
The cheap filler, highly processed, GMO.
Engineered to cause problems.
Engineered to cause problems.
Because of the farm where that corn came from.
Duck food.
It's pretty simple. Dogs don't raid farms for corn.
Ever heard of a dog raiding a cornfield? Not a cow.
Even he knows that.
What would you feed meat to your horses?
Because no dog needs that much sugar in their diet.
No corn for a carnivore.
It's nutritionally unsound.
They'd not patch their own fur off.
Because they prefer healthy pets.
Because it's not biologically appropriate.
Because they're carnivore.
Because she's an obligate carnivore.
Any carnivore for that matter. It just doesn't make sense.
Because I learned that mistake in my baby's diaper.
It's the exact same way going in
If humans can't easily digest it,
They have canines.
that it looks coming out. It comes out looking the same way as it does going in. I pick up dog poop for a living. Dogs don't process corn.
Corn is nasty food.
I don't eat no corn!
I say hell no.
Why wouldn't I feed my dogs corn?
Because I love them too much to feed them garbage.
I was offended at corn.
Because it's a fucking stupid idea.
My nanny loved tangerines.